people that I work with had a quick question for me about how to copy audio from one track to another and how to duplicate tracks. So I thought I would address those three things in this short video. So the first thing that I'm going to do is show you how to easily copy a chunk of audio events and move it to another track. So we're looking at some audio here, very yellow by the way, and you'll see I have many events here. Well, let's say this event here, narration 5, is one that I would like to copy down to the track below. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to press, and I'm working on Windows right now, but I'm going to press alternate, the Alt key. You can also press Option on the Mac. So hold that down, left click on that, and just pull that down. And what you'll see is it automatically copies that piece down and creates a new track at the same time. I do encourage you to open up your mix panel and ensure that the settings in your mix panel represent what you want. Now in this case, it created one that's pointing to a different output than one that we actually wanted to go to. With that having been said, let's undo that copy and let's talk about duplicating tracks. Studio One gives us two different ways to duplicate a track. When I right click on the track header here, you'll see I have the option to duplicate the track or duplicate track complete. Duplicate track complete, if I click on that, is actually going to make a complete, all the events, everything lined up, an exact copy of the one above it, including, as we open the mix panel, the same output. And if I had any inserts, those would also be duplicated. Now, in this case, that's probably more than I wanted to do. Let's just say I want to copy this audio down, but I want to make sure that the track I copy it to has all the same settings as this one. So right-click and select Duplicate Track. Now, what that does, you see there are no events here, but in the mix panel we have the correct outputs. And again, if we had inserts, those would also be there. So I've created that duplicate. Now, as we did initially, I'm going to hold down Alternate or Option on a Mac, left click, and drag the audio that I want. And what's nice is it also snaps it down into the same place where it was located above. So I could grab a whole bunch of events, Alt, drag, and there they are. So, just to recap, I showed you how to use the Alt or Option key with a left click and drag to copy an event down to another track, and I showed you two different ways to duplicate a track. Hope that's helpful to you, and we'll see you again.